Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. This particular news is quite controversial as Senator Ina Abaribe is shaking a very strong table. The table he's shaking is a strong one, and this time around, he's coming at his own brothers. I don't know how they're going to take this. But before we go into the news proper to find out what it is that Senator Naya Abaribe, the minority leader, has got to say concerning the issue of Biafra exit, and Biafra actualization, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Senate Minority Leader Senator Naya Abaribe said yesterday in Oka that he advocates Biafra of the mind and not Biafra of territory, arguing that people of the various ethnic nationalities could develop their areas at their pace and still be happy in a united Nigeria. Delivering a keynote address at the Bar Week of the Oka branch of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), Abaribe condemned the increasing wave of killing of security operatives and burning down of police stations in the southeast, describing the action as barbaric. The senator who represents Abia South senatorial zone said, whenever we talk of restructuring in the National Assembly, some of our colleagues from the north will say, is it not for you to have Biafra? Yes, I want Biafra, but I want Biafra of the mind, not Biafra on land. I believe that people can develop their areas in a properly structured Nigeria. We in the southeast can be the richest part of Nigeria through our hard work. I don't believe we can get what we want through anarchy. We can get what we want by doing the needful, which is encouraging ourselves to participate in the planned constitutional amendment. It is better for us to make Nigeria a more conducive place to live in than this blood we are spilling every day. If things are not working properly, there will always be agitation. However, while we all accept that it is necessary to tinker with the structure of our country, we must agree that the immediate cause of our wars is injustice and inability to manage our diversity by the present government. I think that the inability to undertake some critical thinking may have led some of us to see the term restructuring as a silver bullet that will solve all of Nigeria's problems. Can we say that it is the structure of our polity that has made different arms of government abdicate their constitutional responsibilities? For example, discipline, recruitment, and promotion in the judiciary arm is vested in the National Judicial Council (NJC), while another arm of government, the executive, took it upon itself to remove the head of judiciary against the stated procedures laid out in the constitution, thus breaching the law. Would we argue that it is the fault of the structure? It now seems to us that we have been put in a catch-22 situation. We seem to be going round in circles. The government says to anyone that wants restructuring, go to the National Assembly, as the body is empowered to amend the constitution. Those who want to restructure feel that the National Assembly represents what they also want to be restructured, and therefore do not trust that the National Assembly will restructure itself and the nation. Abaribe recalled that at a critical point in 2010, there was a doctrine of necessity when the nation was also at a crossroads, adding that there is need for same National Assembly to, at this critical juncture, undertake task of restructuring the current constitutional document. He added, I was part of the group called Nigeria Good Governance Group in the Senate. We were about 11, and we were meeting to find a way so that the lacuna on the ground then could not create more problems in the polity. The climax was when we got a budget purportedly signed by the sick president Umar Yar'Adua, and we said we could not continue like that. All the governors came to the National Assembly and resolved to apply the doctrine of necessity, which led to the amendment of the constitution that after 3 weeks of absence of the president, the vice president automatically takes over. Today, we are in a bigger problem, including the problem of Boko Haram, banditry, which I believe is Boko Haram that graduated to banditry. Fulani herdsmen, and the problem in the south is where people go about burning police stations. So I think the National Assembly, the governors, and well-meaning Nigerians should come together and apply doctrine of necessity 11. Since we did one during Yar'Adua's presidency, we can do a second one to help the country. The constitutional amendment will also put the geographical zones in the constitution because it is not there now. According to him, one of the arguments used by those opposed to restructuring is to ask sarcastically what restructuring means. They go further to ask if it means the dismemberment of Nigeria. With all due respect, those who ask those type of questions do not mean well for Nigeria. We cannot afford to be limping along as we are doing today. That is leading us to the precipice. Something must be done constitutionally, and that is to amend the constitution to resolve the issues of today. We have to install confidence in the polity by reflecting such things as state police, devolution of powers, and fiscal federalism in the amendment. Essentially, it means to amend parts 1 and 2 to move certain items from the exclusive to the concurrent list to give more legislative powers to the state. He argued that a nation that does not respect its law simply provides breeding ground for mutual suspicion, ethnic agitations, and insurgencies as it is currently in Nigeria. With the trials and tribulations that Nigeria is going through, we are tempted to ask, where is the justice of Shehu Shagari? Where is the justice of Olusegun Obasanjo? Where is the justice of Musa Yar'Adua? Where is the justice of Goodluck Jonathan? All these former presidents were conscious of our diversity and tried very much to manage it to everyone's benefit. Can we say that of this present dispensation and administration? Your guess is as good as mine, Abaribe stated. Whoa! Senator Abaribe has landed it, boost. But he's saying this categorically that look, Nigeria can work again. He's only saying that our diversity is terribly managed by the present dispensation. And he's saying, yes, he's a Biafran, but he's saying he's a Biafran by heart. He doesn't agree. He doesn't support. He's totally against the burning of police stations in the southeast. He doesn't agree. He totally is against the issue of Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen, having a field day. He's saying, let's amend the constitution. And he's of the opinion that if the restructuring is properly done and the constitution amendment goes successfully, that the Igbos may likely be the richest region because they have the manpower and the wherewithal to grow any region they put in their hands and their hearts to. And he's saying that why not look for Biafra in a restructured Nigeria and not Biafra off a territorial ground? Let's read in our comment section. This is coming from Senator Abaribe, the beloved of the Igbos. Let's interact, please.